Welcome students of standard 10. Today we will discuss another topic just as we did merging in single dimension array. Today we will do splitting of a single dimension array. Now we have an array of a certain dimension, and that can be broken down into or subdivided into two or more parts. So that's called splitting. That is dividing an array into two or more component parts. So we start with the question here. Let us see the question first. Write a program to accept 15 integers in an array called A. Store all even integers of A into another array called B, and all integers into a third array called C respectively. Finally, print arrays B and C. So, if you take this as an example, so what happens here is, if we have an array, say containing A containing 5, 8, 4, 9, 6, 2, 3. So what B should contain? It can be any length. It's written 15 over there. Let's say I have taken only 7. So what B will take is, B will take all the even ones, that is 8, 4, 6 and 2. And what C will take is, that is 5, 9, okay, and 3. And finally what happens, you have to print A and B respectively. So this is what exactly that you have to do it here in this with regard to this particular question. So import java.util.start class, take any name. I have taken class split, public static void main, scanner is equal to new scanner system.in, declare the array A as 15 because A we have to accept the values in A. Now B and C also they have to be declared as 15. Why? What is the reason 15? Is because we can, the theory of probability says that we can also store, there can be all integers, there can be 15 integers, they can be even, or all of them can be odd. So that is the reason that we are taking B as 15 and C also as 15. So enter the value in A. Enter value in A. So A is equal to sc.next and within the loop, that is 0 to 15, less than 15. Take two variables representing the index of A and B respectively, X for A and Y for B. So here what happens within the loop, for int I equal to 0, I less than A dot length, I plus plus, or you can also write over there, since we know the dimension that is 15, we can write I less than 15. If AI modulus 2 equals to 0, that means if it is an even number, then in that case Bx plus plus is equals to AI. This can also be written this way, that is open bracket, then we can write Bx is equals to AI and X can be plus plus. This can be written this way also. This particular statement can be written into two statements. Otherwise, Cy plus plus is equals to AI. So this is the concept for splitting. Okay, and then after that, what happens here is printing of B and C. As I said, just like in merge. In merging, what happens is we can print either vertical way or a horizontal way. So here also you can print any of the methods. Since the method is not given, you have the choice of printing any method. So here what happens, what I did is I have printed it in a horizontal format. So in a horizontal format, for int I equal to 0, I less than X. Remember, there can be any number of even numbers, there can be any number of odd numbers. That's why what happens, we cannot write I less than B dot length or I less than 15. Here also we cannot write I less than C dot length. I cannot write I less than 15 also. So here you have to be very careful while you are printing as to where it has to be printed. So for int I equal to 0, I less than X, I plus plus, system.out.print bi and comma, then after that what happens, after you have printed B, then what happens, you need a space, that you need to move, in order to print C, you need to move to the next line. Therefore, you will start printing C over here. So it will print in this order. This will be the format of its printing. So this is how you get the this particular the solution to this particular question. This is a question here. Now we move on to the next one. Another question. Another type it is. Write a program to accept 12 integers in an array. Store the first 7 integers into, that is of A, into another array called B, and the remaining 5 integers into array C respectively. Print arrays B and C. So you have an example out here. An example is given in order to support the question here. That is 5A is 549876129826. So after we split, see how it is splitted. 549876 comes into a B, and then the rest comes into C. So that means how you are going to go about it. Please remember, in this case, a portion of A from the beginning, that is the first 7 elements of A goes into B, and the remaining 5 elements goes into C. So here we have the answer there. That is class split. For static void means scanner sc equals to new scanner system.in. Int A equals to new int 12. The rest will be, that is B will be 7 and C will be declared as 5. Of course, accept the values in A. For int I equal to 0, I less than 12, I plus plus, AI equal to sc dot next int. Now here the splitting begins. As we know that in both B and C, okay, there is a continuity of A is there. So at certain part of A means what happens is it stops sending it to B, and then thereafter it starts sending to C. So where it stops, if you look at here in this example, it is at this junction. At this junction, that is, it stops, okay, and the rest goes into what you call as C, okay, while the others were previously it was sent into, it was going to B. So here we have split begins int x equals to 0, y equals to 0, and then after that for int I equals to 0, I less than a dot length, I plus plus. If I is 7 or less than 7, why I less than 7? Because we have to go send it to B. So if I less than 7, then in this case, then what happens is, what we do is bx plus plus is equals to ai. That is the value of a goes into b first, and so the b, it's the index starts from 0 and it goes on increasing. Okay, so this way we can also write another way, that is, as I said earlier, we can also write after this, if I less than 7, give a block, open a block, write over here bx is equals to ai and x can be plus plus and close. So instead of writing this one statement, you can write these two statements within the block. Okay, or you can simply write this simple a single statement here. Otherwise, it goes into C. Right? If not B, once B is over, then it goes into C. C again will start from 0 index. So that's why we have taken y over there, and y keeps on increasing by 1. Then finally what you have to do is, finally you have to print. So printing of B and C respectively. So printing of B for int I equal to 0 less than x, I plus plus, system out of print bi, and then after printing the loop is over, system out of print and that is for a new line. Then printing of C for int I equal to 0 less than y, I plus plus, system out of print ci, and then end of main function and end of class. So this is what we have for today's splitting of arrays. The next class I will discuss with another topic, and I hope that you have understood, and in case you have any doubts, you would like to clarify, you are most welcome. Please take care of yourself during this pandemic. God bless you all. Thank you.